prices are drifting in a tight range ahead of a meeting of OPEC Plus producers, whose outcome is unpredictable. Of course, the most reasonable solution in the face of a global recession threat would be to stick to existing policies of a moderate output increases. Notably, last month, US President Joe Biden visited Saudi Arabia and called on oil-producing nations to pump more oil to counter soaring energy prices. However, some OPEC member countries have limited spare capacity to increase output and cannot even meet the production targets due to a lack of funding. Thus, it's quite obvious that the level of supply will remain unchanged, especially amid a possible decline in demand that could be triggered by a looming recession. What is happening on the technical charts? Brent crude futures eased the pace of a downward move at around the psychological level of $100 a barrel. As a result, the price rebounded towards $102. After a brief struggle between the bulls and bears, the price retreated to the same levels. Speculative interest is still ruling the market despite the prices trapped in the range. The next sell signal will be generated after the price settles below 98 on the 4 chart. Brent crude is likely to trade sideways until then. Importantly, market sentiment was affected by geopolitical tensions that were triggered by the official visit of Nancy Pelosi, the House of Representatives Speaker, to Taiwan. Escalating geopolitical jitters dampened the risk-on mood and boosted demand for gold as a safe haven asset. Nevertheless, the price has not been able to settle above resistance at 1,780 on the 4 chart. Eventually, a brief surge in long positions was over and the metal retraced by almost 1.5%. Market participants are still poised to buy gold despite the fact that short-term time frames signal the overbought status of the asset. Hence, in a case gold is trading firmly above the key level of 1,780 on the 4 chart, and the metal is expected to extend its overall uptrend. Speaking of the Russian currency, the dollar-ruble pair spent the previous trading day around the level of 60 rubles per dollar, indicating an accumulation process. On Wednesday, the pair kicked off the day with a speculative move, getting strong upside momentum. Nevertheless, it's too early to talk about a trend change as the quote remains range-bound. And at this situation, it's worth focusing on the 61.50 mark in a case of a continued rally towards the 62.65 and 65 area, and the level of 58.50 if the price resumes a downtrend. And that's all for now. We continue to learn developments on financial markets. Subscribe to our channel and follow news with us. See you soon.